Could you imagine a single drop of blood being the key to revolutionizing healthcare? The healthcare company Theranos fooled doctors, investors, and even the media. But how did they pull it off? We'll unravel how this healthcare scam duped investors, risked patients' lives, and became one of the biggest frauds in medical history. Stay tuned, because the ending will leave you questioning everything. In 2003, Elizabeth Holmes, a 19-year-old Stanford dropout, set out to transform healthcare. Inspired by her fear of needles, she envisioned a device that could perform extensive blood tests from a tiny finger prick. No more vials of blood, no long waits for results, just instant answers. The concept was simple, but the impact? Game-changing. Holmes named her company Theranos, combining therapy and diagnosis. By 2014, the company was valued at $9 billion, making Holmes the youngest self-made female billionaire. Holmes carefully crafted her image as the next Steve Jobs. She wore black turtlenecks, spoke with conviction, and promised to democratize healthcare. The media, they couldn't get enough of her. But while investors and the public bought into the dream, employees behind the scenes saw a very different story. Inside Theranos, the pressure to deliver results was immense. Employees were forced to work long hours under tight secrecy. But the real problem? Theranos' tech didn't work. They constantly produced inaccurate results, endangering patients' lives. But instead of fixing the tech, Holmes and her COO, Sunny Balwani, doubled down on the deception. They used commercially available machines to run tests, while claiming the results actually came from the revolutionary technology. The lies began to unravel in 2015, when the Wall Street Journal published a damning expose. Journalist John Carreyrou revealed that Theranos was manipulating test data and putting patients at risk. This article ignited a media storm, but the evidence was undeniable. Regulators launched investigations, and eventually the FDA and CMS started to crack down. In 2016, Theranos voided 2 years of test results and shut down its labs. Investors lost billions, and patients were left confused and angry. And Holmes, she continued to deny any wrongdoing. By 2018, Theranos was officially dissolved. Holmes and Balwani were charged with multiple counts of fraud. The prosecutors accused them of lying to investors, doctors, and patients to secure funding and protect their company's image. The trial became a media circuit. Prosecutors painted Holmes as a manipulative leader who prioritized her ambition over the safety of others. On the other side, defense attorneys argued that she truly believed in her technology and wasn't aware of the full extent of the fraud. Holmes even took the stand, blaming Balwani for much of the misconduct. Unfortunately, the jury wasn't convinced. In 2022, Holmes was sentenced to 11 years in prison, a rare example of a Silicon Valley CEO facing real consequences. The Theranos saga isn't just about one company. It's a cautionary tale for the entire tech and healthcare industry. It shows the dangers of putting hype over honesty and the devastating consequences of chasing innovation without accountability. It also reminds us to ask tough questions. If the technology sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And in healthcare, the stakes couldn't be higher, with lives on the line. The rise and fall of Theranos will be remembered as one of the most dramatic frauds in modern history. But the question remains, how many more Theranoses are out there? Only time will tell. Make sure to subscribe to uncover more healthcare related scams.